Greetings all, welcome to The Hardest Word with me, your host, Brett de Hoedt.
I have done with you. I don't deserve it.
I'm terribly sorry. Sorry, Graham.
One of the curious things about this pandemic is that it's placed so many of us, not just in lockdown, but in really unusual circumstances. Perhaps we're just a regular checkout operator at a supermarket and suddenly we're almost an essential service worker and endangering our health just to do our job. Others, of course, have found themselves locked down with people they might not know so well. Many of us are caring for vulnerable members of our family. Thank you for doing that. However, our apologiser today, Gloria Ferreira-Meyer, from Villanova de Gaia in Portugal, is actually depending on her elderly father, and thus she's penned this apology.
Forgive me, Father, for I have sinned. When this COVID-19 crisis began, I never would have thought we would soon be practicing self-imposed social isolation. Neither did I dream I would practically be forcing my 73-year-old hypertensive father to do our groceries for us while waiting for the outcome of our coronavirus tests. I'm sorry, Dad. I really hated to have you exposed to social interaction at your age and condition, especially when we are all trying to protect Mom, knowing that she is by far the most vulnerable of us due to her chronic lung disease. But hela! We weren't prepared for the end of the world as it arrived. Neither was our tiny pantry. And as you very well know, we are still cookie dependent. All the four of us. Actually, the adults haven't growled out of it. Our eldest is already powered by sugar, and our baby has just begun to have a taste of it. By the way, please ask Mom for our forgiveness also. I'm sure it's hard to miss the newborn's first months, but right now I'm afraid we must keep apart. At least I see you every day. When you deliver the daily bread at our door, at an arm's distance, and play with the kids from afar. You still ignore my advices and still go out every day to accomplish this daily routine, at least while it is still permitted. I'm really sorry I failed persuading you to stay at home, but I sometimes feel there are people that would die quicker in self-confinement. So, I live in fear. I'm not in my sofa, by the way, as working full-time from home while taking care of 2 young children makes that virtually impossible. Neither have you been to war, being born in 1946, in the aftermath of the conflict. But we do share this silent enemy now. And as sorry as I am for endangering you and Mom, I'm really glad for that extra dose of sugar that kept my children's mouth happy and shut.
Well, thank you, Gloria, for our first apology from Portugal. And please send our very best and our admiration to your loyal and loving and dutiful father. It's time to bring this whole sorry business to a close. On behalf of our audio director, Brian Wallace, and me, your host, Brett de Hoedt, thanks for listening. The website, thehardestwordpodcast.com. Farewell.